Hi YouTube, Suki here for you with some more Warforged content. Today I just picked up Roboute Guilliman from a pack, so I got really lucky. And we're gonna take him out for a spin. So, Guilliman really likes codexes. His ability is trigger the codex of a friendly unit and choose one of the other abilities. So at his core, he wants to trigger codex, period. So we got him the best buffer codex, which gets +2 attack per trigger. The best swarm codex, which gives us more troops. Well, the best and only swarm codex. Then the best damage codex I could find. We could pick up a predator instead. However, this one deals damage directly to the warlord, so it might be better. And I got a jack of all trades codex for our topper. It works really well with the impulsor if we manage to swarm to fill the board. But in any case, multiple triggers of this should generate a lot of damage. And of course, we top it all off with Avenging Zeal since we're doing Codex, which will hopefully buff Guilliman to 4/4. Um, if you don't have the legendaries, don't worry. Avenging Zeal can easily be replaced by Assault Doctrine. It's just a bonus to Guilliman, right, really. And then Sergeant Galadriel can be replaced by a Dreadnought or even a Codex, Annihilator. Pretty much anything that deals damage. Alright, well, let's take it out for a spin. Oh, of course, I forgot to tell. You have Tactical Insight and Out of Movement. Because Skirmish has a lot of odd energy turns where you have one energy left over before triggering Codex. That's why these curve smoothers are necessary. The deck won't work without them, especially Tactical Insight. Alright, let's take it out. Roboute Guilliman, the Primarch of the Ultramarines. I thought about making like a gym boss build for Guilliman just with Assault Doctrines and Avenging Zeal. However, it seems like it's not really what he wanted to do. He screamed more army codex than anything. So first turn, don't bother triggering his codex. Just use your ability. Then you'll trigger codex once, right? Because of his talent. Then don't bother triggering the codex on his card. Just carry over the energy. So your game will really vary on what type of cards you draw. So if you draw the impulsor, then you're gonna be playing more of a board game. Like you're gonna be playing more of a swarming game. If you draw Calcius, you're gonna be drawing more of a direct damage game.
There's no hiding from Ultramarines wrath.
So remember, when you do your Author of the Codex, never target Guilliman. When you target Guilliman, all you get is the one heal. Target the person you want to trigger. Raid tactics, that's parties though. Is he a bot? No, he's not a bot. But why is he doing that? Okay. Okay. So we have our champion. The good thing about the champion is that it can either be a 4 or a 6. So depending on what you need, you might be able to get some use from it. However, now we have a 5 here. The thing about the 5 is that I already have enough troops on board. And if I bring a 6, I won't be able to trigger Codex. So we have to bring the 4. Then we have to trigger the one we want to trigger. Then we select the one that you need to pay. So we'll give one here. And then we'll just charge in. Oh, not yet. There we go. The deck does it's not as it's a combo type deck that you need to run, but it's a bit finicky in that you need to run the exact you need to be very good at the Guilliman's talent in order to run a deck like this. It takes a lot of practice. You can make a lot of mistakes with the talent. You'll go into some turns where you're not able to trigger codex because you messed up the order. Or when I began using this deck, I was targeting Guilliman with the codex, so I was just getting one heal, which is nothing. Alright. Of course, when we win, we want to make sure there's a red picture frame around Guilliman, because that means he's special. He's a Primarch, so he has to have a winning pose. Ooh, Brother Space Marine. Oh man, this is a very bad hand. I need something to play.
It's time I honor
It can't all be fillers.
What is yet to come is for us to decide.
At least I'm going second, so I get another card. Anything? Okay, that's fair. I'm not gonna have a play next turn anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and chill this turn. I have 1 mana left over. Okay. Or 2 mana rather, so that's fine. So if you don't have anything important to do, don't bother triggering Guilliman's own codex. It's not worth it. All right. Well, we'll bring out our Impulsor.
There's no hiding from
Then
Ultramar's wrath.
we'll Oath of Moment. Okay. Then we'll Hive Factory. Tactical Insight. And then trigger. And I guess we'll just attack one of them. Angels of Death was also another thing I was considering, but then I figured having something like the Impulsor would almost do the same thing.
Take them down.
Oh, we're using very similar decks. Okay. More Impulsors. Or we can do Calcius. However, Calcius will die next turn, I guess. But I'll be able to do 3 damage. But maybe I'll be able to do something more with Calcius later. So we'll do that first.
or to stagnancy.
I think it's better to kill this, yeah. I think if I was to draw another tactical insight or something like that, I might be able to get more use out of Cassius.
Aim true and strike them down!
Oh man, okay. So Guilliman has to pretty much tank everything, huh? Okay. Well, he's a Primarch. That's what Primarchs are for. Um. So we'll do this first. Then we'll. Oh,
Will
sorry.
not compromise
We'll
the
do.
Codex. I will not compromise the Codex.
I need 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's only an 8. Or I can sentry up.
I will not compromise the Codex.
Actually, let's do this.
I am Guilliman's blade!
Then we'll get rid of him. Then I think I'll just heal because 5 hit points is more than enough for everything. Or 4 hit points is more than enough. I'll just take the extra heal. Hopefully we can run out of resources. That's the hope. Or not. Okay. I could have really used the 1 armor. Alright, that did not work out too well. Ah. Alright, let's try it again. So the deck will provide you with a lot of solutions, whether it's taunting the Guilliman, taunting your troops, and you just have to figure out which is the right one. So there, I figured that if I was to just Vanguard Guilliman, I wouldn't be able to play anything else, because I would only have 3 energy left over. It would have worked if they didn't have the Zeal card. Alright, Tao, something new. I haven't seen Shadows in here in a bit.
Enough blood has been shed in my name. It's time I honor it.
You will soon learn of the Firecast's
Okay.
true strength.
Who do we want? Costs 1 less. So we can't really do that. We have to go here.
I am Guilliman's blade!
Well, at least we can kill the crisis suit.
Broadside deployed, ready to deliver them on guard.
Oh, is he gonna after me? Surely you can't go after me. Okay. Alright, well, we are at 19. That's pretty far. Maybe he has some plan. Alright, so we'll go ahead with our interceptor.
No hiding from Ultramar's
With Hive Factory. And Insight. Insight allows us to use our codex here. Of course, we're not putting it on our swordsman because we already have enough power. It's amazing how much life Guilliman gains throughout the game. I think in a game he'll gain like 5-6 life.
Bright burns the lights of the Tau Empire.
Okay, so we go with our Galadriel.
Take them down.
And Galadriel should trigger enough codexes for Avenging Zeal. And that should be enough. I think when I first played this deck, like hours ago, when I first made this deck, I had a tendency to try and rush everything. I think it's okay to just wait a turn or two before you trigger your combos, just so you have enough filler to keep the chain going.
The eye of terror, we shall bring no mercy. You are nothing but my brother's shadow, and deserve
Oh,
the same
I forgot
fate.
to attack. Never mind. What a waste.
I soothe the dark gods.
Okay. So I could lay out a Cassius, but I think he'll just die. So we'll go ahead and do our chapter champion because he has an extra 2 armor. Then I can just use Cassius later.
Surrender to Galaron, and your death will be quick.
Okay. Well, we could put down a Cassius. Then I'd have 1. And I'd be able to trigger Oath of Moment here. Or I could put down our Impulsor.
I am no slave
Trigger
to
it.
impulse, nor to stagnancy.
And get more people. I think we'll do that.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
Here. I think we'll go after this one. Galaron has Bitter Blows that allows him to kill our lowest health. So he might be able to snipe off our Impulsor if he kills these 2. But if he does that, he'll have to spend 3 costs. So that's something we might be able to manipulate him into doing.
We bring annihilation.
Okay. Alright. So we have 7.
Take them down.
Then we'll trigger his, I think. Because that means there's 2 rounds of shooting. And hopefully we'll get enough incidental damage on the champion. Or just kill it outright. Okay, so that's enough because that means we can just hit it twice. Then we'll hit Abaddon. Is that just a bolter? Or it looks like it's not just a bolter. Okay. But Chaos Spawns can't reach the air, right?
Such sweet cacophony.
We're flying. Okay. Wow, okay.
I learn from my losses so that next time I will prevail.
Oh god, I love flying so much. I'm not sure if this is the most optimized deck for Guilliman, but it is quite fun to play, and it's not, you know, that impossible to learn.
Enough blood has been shed in my name. It's time I Is this what you wanted? Every
Oh.
sacrifice, every decree,
Okay.
Warbeat.
I guess you didn't like the matchup. I did the same guy. No, it's not.
Enough
Alright,
blood has been shed in my name. It's time I honor it. Every sacrifice, every decree.
Well, I keep forgetting to attack before I...
Of the
Ah.
Imperium's heart.
So depending on what we get next turn, if I get a 1 cost to help facilitate the impulsor, I will use it. If not, then I'll just use I'll just use Calcius.
Purge the galaxy.
See, it's very hard to move without the 1 cost thing. I think there is some merit into what he's doing. He's doing the same thing as I am, but I think the sergeant is too low impact for it. All right, so we'll deploy this
There's no hiding from Ultramarines.
insight. You whatever we need. Then we'll attack. Because you only really get 1 big turn of codex triggers, and then after that you just have 1 or 2 triggers per round. Like this one triggered codex 3 times. You only do that once.
Shot by shot, we will purge the galaxy.
So we get what? 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots. See, that's not enough for to get to win. When your codex triggers, you need to win out of it. All right. We can do a 5 plus 2 or 7. 7 it is.
Take them down.
Okay. Apparently they forgot there was another target. Alright, they'll do that. I'm ahead anyway, so there's no need for me to attack. Dreadnought? Okay, Dreadnought it is. Okay. Alright, so that would be 6. 6,
Form up and advance.
7, 8. I think we can get away with doing it on the Space Marine. Hopefully something hits the Dreadnought. There we go. Now, if you don't have Guilliman, maybe Varro, like the deck we saw earlier, would work with this deck, with this kind of deck. It's just that there's not enough Codex triggers, I think. Oh, our friend. Okay.
Enough blood has been shed in my name. It's time I honor it. The thunder
I-
of Ultramar shall echo
I forgot to
through
attack again.
eternity.
Okay, okay. We're gonna go ahead and develop the champion. And trigger or yeah, let's go with trigger. I feel that the champion is a bit tougher than Cassius. Um, and he can output a lot more damage over time. Or he can die. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's just do Cassius now.
Form up and advance.
So half this deck is really just about controlling your mana or your energy, like being able to use exactly at 0 every turn. Okay, we'll use our champion. We'll trigger it. No, don't do this one. Oh, I feel like that should have done everything. Okay, then we'll give him sentry.
I will not compromise the codex.
We'll give him taunt, then oath of moment, then avenging zeal. I like avenging zeal more than assault doctrine, because you get the 4 range as well, so they don't have a safe avenue to attack you. Okay, invoke. You may notice I don't actually carry the invoke in the deck. I think you don't really need it anymore. Guilliman has enough HP gain that you're not close to dying anytime soon. Alright,
There's no hiding from Ultramarines.
well, we'll just armor up, I guess. At least that way our troops are protected. So remember when you're in this mode where you're the vanguard, flank doesn't work on you either. When a person you place a flanker in this situation, the flank doesn't do anything. Ooh, that's scary.
I shall wash this shame away. That I promise.
There's no shame to losing to your Primarch. That's fine. It's okay. I'm gonna see what I can do with this in Classic, but this will definitely be the core. It's really more of Guilliman triggering codexes. I don't think you can really force Guilliman into mech or something like that, or gym boss. It's really more about what he wants to do rather than what you want to force him to do. Orcs.
Enough blood has been shed in my name. It's time.
Okay, we attack first. There we go. Then we heal. Oh, it's a bot. Oh well. Oh well. Okay.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
He didn't even go after the tank. Not even with his three other guys. Okay. So we have 7, so we'll just armor up with one of our guys.
I am Guilliman's blade.
Then we'll trigger the codex here. See, without the insight turns, it's really just a normal turn. Things get really out of hand when you use insight to trigger lots of codexes.
What's all guys going? There ain't no stopping.
Alright, good enough, good enough. Oh, did I miss something? Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, perfect. We'll try a couple more.
Enough blood has been shed in my name. It's time I honor it. I'm the hand of Gog.
So for Hive Factory, you don't really want to Hive Factory troops. You want to Hive Factory things like you want to Hive Factory tactical insights.
I am Guilliman's blade.
Against orcs, 1 armor is really very useful.
Ready for fighting, boss?
Oh, a Luta. But at least the Luta only does 1 damage at a time now. Alright, the problem with the insight is that there's a Luta there, so I'm not gonna use it yet.
There's no hiding from Ultramarines' wrath.
We're gonna see if we can get rid of the Luta first. Or if we can't, then we'll just use the insight combos and stuff on Cassius. Okay. Ouch. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Oh god, killed it. Okay, okay, we're kinda down in the... Okay, we'll heal that. I think our only hope is to go wide, really.
There's no hiding from Ultramarines' wrath.
So, we'll Oath of Moment him.
I will not compromise the
No?
codex.
Troop, okay. We'll Oath of Moment you. Then we'll Tactical Insight. Then I'll get an extra HP, I think. Then we'll leave the Hive Factory alone. Oh, he has 7 already. Okay. Or just a bit tough for this game. Especially if they get to you before you're ready. Alright, let's take a look. So I think your worst matchups here are orcs and actually that's it. Unless you get the 1 armor guy going, that guy really stops orcs. Unbridled carnage and everything really gets shut down hard by orcs. Oh, armor really shuts them down hard. Alright, first children, we haven't seen one of these yet.
Enough blood has been shed in my name. It's time I honor it.
The path to glory is paved with such blissful pain.
Actually, let me try doing this now and see if that will work.
Ultramar's wrath.
Because I haven't really done that yet, to take it slow, but let's see if it will work better. Because I'm thinking, like, what about my next codex trigger? Like, how would that work? Alright, so first we'll use one here. So that leaves me 4 to spend. So that's 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then if anybody survives next turn, we'll do our Galadriel. Ooh, that's a lot of different guys. So I think best is actually Calcius for now.
Form up.
Then we'll do Tactical Insight. And we'll do Cassius again. So that should trigger him twice. There you go. And that's why we won. And I think this will be our last game. Ooh, Belial. Okay. Somebody new.
Enough blood has been shed in my name. It's time I honor it.
For the Lion. For the Emperor.
That's permanent, right? Yeah. Oh no, it's not. Okay. So we bring out our champion, then we attack.
I am Guilliman's blade.
The hunt never ends. Duty compels us forward.
Okay. So we'll do the 5 first. Actually, no. I'll do the 4 first. And then the 1.
Guilliman's blade.
Then we'll just attack it. Alright. I think that should be good.
To meet Archangels. Victory is at hand.
I will will stand sentinel for the chapter's honor.
And that should be enough, but to make sure we'll trigger Codex one more time.
Form up and advance.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, I hope you guys had fun with our stream, with our broadcast tonight. Again, do like and subscribe if you find content like this useful. It really does mean a lot to me. This is our deck if you just want to copy and paste it and try it yourself. Alright, I will see you tomorrow and have a great day, everyone.